another great episode of Faro at Home here. So,
yeah.
The seasons are definitely changing on us.
Oh my gosh, it got so chilly this week.
Yeah.
It really feels like fall. It looks like some of the leaves are starting to change. Some of my summer things are not very happy out there right now.
No, it's starting to fade.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer, but also kind of ready to not have to take care of them anymore either.
Yeah.
I don't want my flowers to go away though. I really enjoy seeing my flowers every day. It makes me happy.
Well, it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah,
so.
I know.
But yeah, we're trying to do this kind of a bridge meal here. I mean, this could be late fall or late summer, early fall recipe here.
I was going to say, this is definitely not late fall.
No. Early fall, late summer. So, it should be tasty. We're going to try and use up a lot of this lingering ingredients. We still have some corn hanging out. These delicious Jimmy Nardellos, whatever kind of sweet peppers, or you could put spicy peppers in this if you want. So
I mean, I don't think I would do that many spicy peppers unless you're like a masochist. But
dude, if you love it, go for it.
It's a lot of spicy peppers. I like spicy, but that's a lot.
And honestly, to top it off, if you wanted to cut up some tomato, you could. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, we don't really have tomatoes, but
I might throw a couple. You have some of those small ones, right?
What, the ones we just picked today that are green?
Well, there's one ripe one, right?
It was like the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
I don't think you're doing much with that one.
If you have tomatoes, you can throw them on top when we're done. But if not, it's all good. So, cool. Well, let's get to this. I'm going to go ahead and make the spice rub for the pork really quick. We're doing Escabeche Rub pork chops, which is just an awesome spice blend. It's great for the fall on pork and chicken, really. Because it's got warming spices plus the standard like cumin, coriander too. So
what's escabeche?
Escabeche. It's a spice blend, Mexico. They would typically.
Don't they usually use it for like pickling? Does escabeche mean pickled or something?
Yeah, because I mean,
like a pickling spice kind of.
Classic. This would be like you'd throw the whole spices in like your pickling liquid, but it's also great used as a rub. So, but we're going to do it. So, let's start this off. A little clove action. Boom.
Was that a quarter teaspoon?
Well,
half a teaspoon? 5 cloves?
10 cloves.
10 cloves. Okay.
We're going to go with that. We're going to do...
You did whole cloves, right? Just to clarify.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole cloves, 10 whole cloves. If you have ground clove, do a half teaspoon.
So what are you putting in there now?
This is going to be allspice.
How much is
half teaspoon?
Okay.
We're going to do 3/4 on some cumin.
It's not that good.
It's that Wild Mountain. It's the best.
So good.
We're going to do a whole teaspoon of this dried oregano. Or you could do epazote if you have that sitting around.
I'm sure everybody has that just sitting in their cabinet.
Or marjoram. Sometimes you see dried marjoram.
What is epazote?
Mexican cilantro, right?
I don't know if it's cilantro, but it's definitely an herb that they use a lot in things.
I think it's similar to cilantro. And we're going to throw half teaspoon of peppercorn in here. That should be coriander. Let's do a half teaspoon of coriander. Basically, it's about a half teaspoon of everything.
Yeah, and I'll link all these measurements down in the notes for everybody so they can keep up with you.
Visit it later.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. There's some cinnamon. It's hard to get out of this big jug.
I know. Well, we were going through so much of it that I felt like I was going through little tiny jars too quickly. And
it's fall. So this will
Yeah,
be
oh,
gone.
that'll be gone in no time, probably by Christmas.
And we're going to get out an 1/8 teaspoon of garlic. So I'm just going to sprinkle it in.
Oh, it's probably more than an 1/8. Oh,
God
no.
damn it.
It's okay, I've done it before, too.
Stupid. All right. Cool. Let's get
So
this.
you're throwing the salt in the spice grinder?
Yeah. Get this ground up really fast. Money. All right, so in good fashion, always salt your meat separate from your spice blend. So that way you know how much salt's going on.
Is it more to make sure that you have enough, or?
Both. Make sure you have enough or not too much. I mean, because if your spice blend is super salty.
Well, and it looks like you've got some like pretty thick pork chops there too. So you really want to heavily salt that on the outside, right?
Yeah.
Since you're not really salting the middle.
Yeah. So that's salty.
So you've got a really good coating of salt on that. So.
Yeah. We're salting it. They're like at least an inch thick. So.
I'd almost venture 1.5 inches on that.
Yeah. Something nice. So now we're going to hit it. Kind of just want this to soak in with the salt as much as we can. That's kind of why I want to do this first.
So you're going to let these sit a little bit before you like go into the...
Yeah, because we're going to cook these on this would be awesome on your grill if it's warm enough. You know, depending on the fall day or late summer day.
I was going to say it doesn't really need to be that warm out for it to grill. I mean, as long as it's not like 30 degrees or something.
We are going to sear these in our grill pan though.
Yeah, we have not figured out the whole filming outside thing.
We'll get it dialed in for next season. Cool. So that's what we want. Got a little left over, save it for another pork dish or chicken dish. It's really good this time of year. All right. Garlic everywhere.
Okay.
It's going to be good. Cool. Pork chops seasoned up, right? Generously. Kind of push these to the side for a bit. And we're going to get this onion chopped up here. We're going to do half an onion. Now, if for some reason you have some scallions, you could do scallions, but they're not going to, I wouldn't think you'd be able to find any this time of year, so.
No, they're done.
I mean, most onions are going to look like these.
I feel like they're almost always around. Yeah, but I thought scallions weren't actually onions.
They are, but like this time of year, I don't know if they're growing or not. It depends, I guess. We're going to do a small dice on this. And we're just going to do the half. Kind of want it to be, I mean, my goal here is like kind of the size of the kernel of corn. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So.
It'd be weird to have a big chunk of onion and a tiny little kernel of corn next to each other, just texture-wise.
We're going to sweat these. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw them with this tablespoon of butter. We're just going to go right in here. Not really concerned about turning it on the pan yet.
No?
I know I do that sometimes, but
I thought you always warm the pan first.
sometimes I throw stuff in a cold pan. Just depends on what's going on.
Does it depend what's going on, or does it depend more on your mood?
Maybe both. But let me get that out of the way. We're going to do, depending on size, like 3 to 4 of these garlic cloves.
I was watching a video today of people planting garlic for the year.
Yeah.
And they actually planted their cloves now.
Yeah.
And then they put a layer of mulch over top.
Yeah.
They said it takes like 9 months from start to finish of growing garlic. Between like overwintering it and then letting it sprout, and then you get scapes. And then eventually the stalks die off and like turn yellow. And you then harvest them, but then you also have to dry and cure them. So it's quite a process to get garlic.
It's
but
not
happy to have it.
I don't know. I'm probably, we do our farm or whatever. I'm probably just going to grow green garlic and call it a day.
Well, I want to grow some garlic for my kitchen.
That's fine.
Even if you don't want to grow it for everybody else.
I will get you.
I will braid them at the end of the year, and we can just pull them off as we need them. Because I also heard, and I don't know if this is true because I'm not an expert in gardening and farming by any means, but I also heard that if you leave the stem on it instead of cutting it off, that it helps it stay good longer. So
yeah, I mean, well, so soft neck garlic does not grow garlic scapes, just grows the tops.
Oh.
And then the hard neck garlic is what grows garlic scapes. Personally, I could care less about scapes for the most part, but
I know you're too cool for school. It's just using all of what the plant has to offer before it has much to offer.
I know. So we're going to sit here, lightly cut this up. Did I even talk about the esquites at all?
No, I don't think so.
That's what we're prepping. So it's like Mexican street corn, but not on the cob, basically.
So good. And so easy. This is a really easy meal to make at home, like no fuss, and just so good. And I mean, like, if you're going to like a barbecue or like, I mean, honestly, I think it'd be really cool to bring for like a football party. If you're like going over a friend's house to watch the game or something and you need to bring an appetizer, like who would be mad about eating those?
Dude, nobody. Right. Get some salt in there.
So you have your garlic, your butter, and your onions in there?
Garlic, butter, onion, little salt. Get those onions started, Yeah. And then in the meantime, what I want to do is process corn and everything else. So we can do that really fast. I'll use a metal bowl, I guess.
I love the set that we got on Amazon, but I also love the 2 bowls that we have from my mom's old mixer from like probably the 80s or 90s. I've had them forever. That bowl specifically that you have on the counter is my favorite one to make something like biscuits or pie crust or something in that I have to like cut the butter in because it's a flat bottom, so it makes it really
They were part
easy.
of a mixer?
Yeah, it was a stand mixer. It was like an old school stand mixer in like the 80s or 90s. I don't know what era those came from, but maybe it was the 70s even. I don't even know. It's whatever she had when we were growing up. But she got rid of the mixer, and then somehow I wound up with the bowls. And
nice. Well,
they're my favorite bowls.
We use them all the time. So it's pretty cool. How do they clip in? There's no like...
I couldn't even tell you. I was very young whenever this machine existed in my household. I don't know. I was not old enough to use it, that's for sure.
Word.
It was definitely before like KitchenAid became a big thing. Because I think KitchenAid's kind of overtook whatever that mixer style was.
Gotcha. That makes sense. KitchenAid was, I mean, them and Hobart are like the standard, man.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever used a smaller Hobart mixer. I've only ever used like the 20 quart or more.
Gotcha.
But
Cool. So we are going to just cut these down. We've done this in the past.
so are you like cutting half the kernel off, or are you just
No, we're
cutting
not
down to the
making
core?
cream corn.
Okay.
We're cutting as close to the cob without cutting into the cob.
Yeah, this is probably going to be the last time we have corn this year.
Yeah.
I can't imagine we'll have too many more opportunities. So
No, I saw it and I was like, man, let's just do one last corn. And we didn't do street corn at all.
no,
So
we did put the corn ribs up on the blog though, so that was kind of close to it, but not quite the
nice.
same thing.
I did use the back of my knife to scrape like usual.
Get all the juices out.
Yeah. Just getting as much, because in this we may or may not have to add a little water as we go, because we do want this to be a little saucy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not
Not too much though, because you're still going to mix it with mayo and cheese and
yeah.
I'm assuming lime juice maybe.
Yeah. That's what I didn't pull out.
There's always something. You always lie to me every week. Tell me that you got it all out, everything you need.
I know.
It's okay, I know you're lying to me. You're also lying to yourself.
All right. So, smell the onions.
Smell all of that. Probably should turn the hood vent on.
Turn this down a little. Turn the hoods on.
Given how sensitive everything is.
Cool, that's working.
A lot of juice flying off of that.
That's good corn.
I know, I see it spraying everywhere.
Silver Queen, dude.
Silver Queen.
Silver Queen. It's a white corn.
And then the peaches and cream is like a white and yellow.
Yeah, it's kind of got a bicolor. So. All right. Cilantro will be for later. We can add our nice peppers in here. So really, I don't mind some seeds, but I don't really want to put a ton of them in here. Not that they're spicy, but like.
Do you mind moving your bowl?
Just a
It's
texture.
just blocking all the light of the peppers, so it's hard to see them.
Oh, okay. Not bad. They get kind of seedy, and it's just a texture thing. It's not really for, at least on these, because they're sweet, not for spice.
Yeah. I don't like eating a bunch of seeds either. I know like everybody loves shishito peppers and like they taste really good, but I hate getting that bite close to the stem where it's like a mouthful of seeds. Just kind of ruins the whole experience for me.
Yeah, I know. But that's what Jaynards.
Doesn't bother you as much, but
no, I mean the Jaynards are usually a little better because it's like you get the pepper to seed ratio is
a little more mild.
Yeah, it's nice because you get a lot more pepper to snack on before you get to the seedy part. So
yeah, I got my mom to grow these for the first time this year, and she'd never heard of them before, but she's been absolutely loving them.
I mean, hard not to.
They're really so good. Such a nice frying pepper. Great flavor. Definitely way more interesting than a bell pepper.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with bell peppers. They have their place, but
Yeah, dude.
it's a little more exciting in my opinion.
A little dirt on a few of these.
Yeah.
Sometimes the trees get dragged down, or if you get a good rain before you harvest, that dirt can splash up on your plants. So
It won't kill you, but it's nice to have it rinsed off so you don't have grit.
yeah, we're doing a lot of peppers. You could do less if you have less.
Yeah, what is that, like almost 2 cups? Probably of peppers.
I would say so, yeah. It's like maybe a cup and a half. Yeah. But, cool. Oh, I'm burning onions. That is not how you sweat stuff.
No, do you need to turn the heat down?
What?
You almost look like you need a little more fat in there.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm lying, but
Still going to be really good.
it's caramelized. It's great.
Yeah. No, it's still great.
It's not how I caramelize my onions, but
Dude, I'm going to just call myself out so the internet doesn't do it.
they might anyway. You never know. It's a brutal place out there.
Yeah, I know. I know, I'd be talking shit, dude.
Would you?
Hell yeah.
Is it even that big of a deal? I don't even know if it's worth being upset over.
No, it's just talking shit, dude.
I mean, as long as they're not like black, it's fine.
Let's get a little more fat in there.
I think you need it.
Make it nasty.
Or make it good. I mean, is there any such thing as like too much butter?
Once in a while.
Not really.
If you're making beurre blanc, I think you can just add a splash of water and bring it back. So cool.
I meant from a flavor standpoint.
All right. So I'm gonna like shift this.
What do you got there?
This is a cilantro. We're gonna throw this in at the very end for flavor. Cool. I used like half a bunch there.
Cool.
So we'll go ahead and make some mayonnaise really fast.
You didn't pull any of that off the stems either, right? You just went.
No, this seems pretty. Always check your stems, but this seemed pretty tender, so I left it all on,
Yeah.
So we'll get that done. Let's make this mayonnaise really quick. Do 1 whole egg.
Is that your food processor?
This is a food processor, yes. Makes it really easy. 1 whole egg. 1 egg yolk. Man.
What?
Been in southern Colorado. I haven't seen eggs like this in a minute.
Oh, you're dealing with the pasty yellow, like pale yellow ones?
Yeah, dude. It's a tough day.
It's kind of depressing, isn't it?
It's a tough day. We do want about a half tablespoon of vinegar in here. Helps with emulsification. I did rice vinegar. You could do white distilled vinegar, cider vinegar, something like that.
You probably want something that's more of a neutral flavor.
No, for this small amount that you're putting in, it's fine. You're not going to notice it. Now, would I do like a raspberry vinegar? No.
Yeah.
Or a red wine vinegar? No, because it's going to turn it. Might get a little pink on you.
Yeah.
Might not. I mean,
I mean, depending on what you're going for. Maybe it doesn't bother you. I don't know.
Maybe you want some Pepto mayonnaise.
So, what are you doing right now? And
Food
how do you...
processor is on. And we are slowly drizzling in this neutral oil, which is, we have avocado. And you got to do it slow because it will break if you don't. Even with the vinegar in there. So we do a nice stream down the edge of the food processor.
Very slow. You do not want to go dumping it all in at once.
No, you can't. So we turn it off once in a while to check the consistency.
Once in a while, will you show the camera your bowl?
Yeah, I'll bring it over as soon as it's ready.
How about before it's ready so people know what it looks like beforehand?
Let's see. Those aren't spoons.
What's wrong?
Nothing. So, where are we at?
Overhead.
Overhead. So, that is not quite there.
What are you looking for?
See how that's still...
Very runny.
We want that miracle whip.
Super thick. So adding more oil to it's going to make it thicker?
Yes.
Almost seems a little counterintuitive.
Unless you break it. So it's the emulsification process between oil and water and the eggs and the vinegar. So if you're dumping oil and it's not thickening up, that means it's broken. And this will get slightly thicker as it chills, but this is like...
I don't feel like that looks that much different to me than before. Oh, maybe it is.
I mean, it's getting there. We could go a little more. If we had time to let this sit in the fridge, it would definitely thicken up a lot. But for our purposes, I guess. Because what we're going to do is hit this in when we hit in the... When we hit in the lime and the cilantro, we'll finish with the mayonnaise as well.
So you could probably throw it in the fridge for a couple minutes. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to put it in the freezer, but...
No.
Since it's a short period of time. So you just threw salt in there, that was it?
Give it a little more oil. Once it hits the heat, too, these eggs will probably cook a little bit, you know? But this looks great for now.
Will you show me the finished product?
It's pretty goopy.
Yeah. It's definitely thicker than it was before.
Yeah. So. And it tastes great. Cool. Sweet. So, I'm going to go ahead and steam that out for a second, and we can start cooking.
You have that on like medium-low heat at this point?
Yeah, medium-low. I'll let it steam. We'll see. I'll probably add it like a tablespoon of water to it, and with the lime.
Okay.
Just want to kind of see where we're at with it.
What did you just do?
I rolled the lime a little. I don't really need to. I've got a juicer, but I don't know if it's packed or not.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure I left that out. Felt like something you would probably need over the next few weeks. So
Yeah. So if you didn't have a juicer, it's good to roll them before it kind of breaks up the inside a little, make it easier to squeeze by hand. You know.
Mm-hmm. So you're preheating your grill pan now for the
Yeah,
pork chops?
we're gonna go ahead and get that going. These should take like maybe 15 minutes at the most. Probably won't even take that long, but pork cooks very fast because it's so lean.
Yeah, you got some nice looking chops over there.
Yeah, some good local Berkshire chops, man.
Oh, everything's smelling so good in here right now.
It's starting to, for
I mean,
sure.
like the garlic and the onion, that little bit of lime and cilantro that you got going on over there, dude.
Yeah, and then once we start searing these chops, all those warming spices are going to aromatic up for us.
I feel like I could almost taste everything already.
I can hear it. I'm making a mess.
Well, that's just you.
All right, tablespoon of water.
I don't feel like that was too many peppers for the corn. I feel like that was a good amount.
No, it looks great.
How many peppers did you end up putting in there?
Probably 12 or so.
12? We had that many?
I think so. What that weight was, I don't know, maybe a half pound, right?
I don't know.
But yeah, man, this is the easiest meal we've made in a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a couple.
Yeah, I mean, we're only at like 30 minutes and what, you're about to throw the pork on and then we're pretty much done once that's cooked.
Get this queso open.
So what do you got there?
Just a little queso fresco we picked up.
Are you just going to crumble that?
Yep. We're going to put this right over top.
I love Mexican food.
Dude.
So good.
You know, if we wanted to, if you had leftover ricotta or something that you had made, you wanted to crumble that over, that would be nice too, honestly. It's all pretty much the same.
Well, I feel like the cotija is a little, or the queso fresco is a little saltier though.
Yeah, you could definitely.
It's a little drier too.
They let that whey strain overnight, probably under a weight, in a cloth under weight.
I've made it before. That's exactly what you do.
And add extra salt to your curds when they're hot and stir them in. And then press it. And that's basically queso fresco right there.
Yeah. I used the Nopalito cookbook once to make it. And that's, yeah, pretty much exactly what you do. It's like making ricotta, but when you get the curd and everything in there, you just let it sit for extra long to dry out.
Yeah. Right. Pan. Nice and hot.
Now it's really going to start smelling good in here.
Yeah. That spice mix. Now I have bone-in pork chops here. You could, you talked about taking this to a party, dude.
Yeah.
You could roast a pork loin rubbed in this, slice it up, serve it with this. If you had like a lot of people to feed.
Or if you like braised pork and then toss it in the spices after you pulled it.
Braise?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it'd still be good. For sure.
You make like sandwiches out of it, you know?
Hell yeah. So I'm going to taste this. I just want to make sure the starch in the corn is cooked.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
I don't really want that to be it's almost there. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Excited I got corn in one last time
Yeah.
this summer, dude.
I know. I feel like I look forward to it so much, and then things
trying.
just got so hectic for a little while that I forgot about going out to get it anymore. And
Well, we're getting it.
yeah.
I mean, what? Might have it 3 more weeks,
If that.
maybe.
We're
It just
lucky.
kind of depends, man.
If we don't get a frost before then, which who knows, that could happen at any point. So
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this would be so good with a little char flavor from a grill on it.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I know we're doing this as like a quicker meal, but could you potentially take and like do that pork like more as a marinade and like let it sit in the fridge longer before you?
So if you wanted to do a marinade, you would take orange juice, add it to that spice mix so it's a little looser,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could soak your pork in that.
Would you do any fat?
No.
Okay.
No, just take orange juice and make like a loose paste out of all those spices, and then either rub or like throw it in a bag, mush it
Kinda mush
around,
it
you
all
know,
up, yeah.
and you could do your chops that way if you wanted to like marinate it.
Why do you pick orange?
Orange juice. Why do I? Because that's what I've read in recipes.
Okay.
I think traditionally it's looking at orange juice, and if they don't have oranges in season, then they use white vinegar.
Oh, I thought it was more of like a bitter orange.
Is it
that
the
they cook
Seville?
with. The Seville is definitely bitter orange.
Is
And
that
in
what they're
that-
using?
Yeah, in that case, I would mix like
Lime and orange juice?
part lime, part orange juice.
Okay. That's cool. Well, I know in situations where they're not getting oranges, they're using white vinegar.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you can get fresh juice, why not?
Yeah.
At least it tastes like something, you know?
Yeah.
I understand the need for the acidity, but might as well make it better.
Add some more salt here. I'm gonna throw in the cilantro. So we're gonna lightly cook that in. Do that mayonnaise and lime at the very end. Oh, when y'all are using lids at home, glass, if you pull it off a hot pan, give it be mindful of a gap if you don't have a vent in the lid. Does that make sense? Because if you do this, there's a chance it can suction and shatter your glass lid.
Not a good day.
Yeah, just a little deal with that. Give this a turn.
Got a nice sear on that.
Honestly, these are thick enough.
Are you going to bake them?
Hot pan right in. By the time that oven's preheated, it'll probably be ready.
Yeah, is that your plan?
You know? All right. Cool.
That looks nice.
I'm gonna.
So colorful.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm gonna turn off the heat on that. I'm gonna let them chill.
Covered.
Yeah, for just a minute, and then we'll finish them with the lime and mayo once this meat comes out, I think. You know?
Yeah.
They're just thick enough that the oven was warranted. Most of the time I don't use it on pork, but
It's all good.
I feel like it would have taken forever otherwise.
You know, it's crazy. This is our last episode of September already. Isn't that wild? Can you believe it's almost October?
Yeah. When is October? Next Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure October 1st is on Tuesday. It's wild. I feel like September just started and here we are.
Yeah.
Did it thicken a little bit more?
No, it wasn't in there long enough, I don't think.
Still looks nice though.
It's good mayonnaise. I'd eat it.
You love mayonnaise.
I know.
You'll eat any mayonnaise, even the gross kind.
You're right. I did all week.
I believe it.
Mayonnaise and ham.
Meals of champions.
It was on our focaccia, so yeah.
Wow. Our focaccia is a different story. It was probably deserving of better toppings, but
Mortadella would have been nice.
yeah, I was going to say you need to go get some mortadella.
But that does not exist down there.
No. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. We're recording this one kind of late. I'm getting tired over here.
Hitting the wall?
Yeah, I feel like I am. Normally we do these earlier in the day, so I'm a little more alive, but this one kind of got held off to the last minute, so. Good stuff.
What a great choice.
Yeah. Nice way to celebrate the end of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is officially fall. Summer is actually legitimately over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. I mean,
well, we just hit the fall equinox, which means the daylight hours and the night hours are now the same. They're equal.
not for long. The days are about to be shorter.
Yeah.
Like starting today or tomorrow.
Oh yeah, my birthday is the shortest day of the year.
Yeah. So. Man, I can put this stuff away. Cool. Well, doesn't really get much easier than this.
No, this is a pretty simple meal. Didn't take very long to put together. Almost feel like we probably could have started the pork sooner. And we would have
Yeah, I
been done.
didn't quite pay attention to how thick that was. So.
No, you didn't notice when you were rubbing them down
Well,
with salt and spices.
I did.
Had no idea.
I did. It did not quite process. So.
It's okay. It's late. A lot later than when we normally record. So we're both a little zapped right now. Yeah, and hopefully this is our last week of having to like pre-record.
Yeah. Next week
For a
we'll
while.
be back to our live sessions.
Yeah.
And, it'll be good. So
Patrick's schedule has just been kind of erratic, so been trying to squeeze it in wherever we can and make sure that we're still bringing you guys good content and good meals. So we don't want to break the Sunday tradition.
hey, it got me a braising episode.
Yeah.
So
But was a good opportunity to get some things in that you wouldn't normally get to do. And
Yeah.
now this is like that last of summer produce kind of part too. So before you know it, we're going to be doing lots of root veggies and squashes and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So,
Dude, it's going to be. I'm trying to hold off on the root veg till
I know.
January.
But when it gets cold like this, how could you not want to eat
I
it?
know you want it, but it's like,
You had chicken
but
and
it's
mashed potatoes last
like
night.
if you're trying to eat seasonally, it's all you're going to have for
I know.
so long. And we're probably going to have to throw in, I don't know, something. We'll use some more grains. I'll
Well,
definitely, I feel like I want to make some farinata, and
oh yeah, that'd be fun.
that'll be a great one. It's
Get
great
some
for
chickpea
winter.
flour.
Um, but yeah, we'll just be creative like always, and because you can get local chickpeas, but unless you have a mill, I guess but that's okay.
Well, with that, well, you can get chickpea flour in the store too. People use it to make falafel.
Nice.
Um, so even if you can't grind it yourself, you can totally do that. It won't be local technically at that point unless you got somebody that's milling it locally, but
It's still seasonal.
yeah. Or if you want a little bonus toy for your kitchen, get a mill.
Get a mill. You heard it here first.
Yeah. You could also like grind your own flour and that kind of stuff if you want to play around with some fresh milled flour.
I think it's coolest for like grinding local beans. And then what else do we use it for? That was pretty cool.
I don't know what you did.
I've ground a few things to put it. To be fair.
Yeah. Probably another kind of bean, I would imagine. I don't know what else you could have possibly milled.
Corn. I've done my own milled dried corn.
Yeah, you can't put anything wet through it, so.
Nope. Yeah, I've done dried corn, dried beans.
I haven't actually tried doing wheat berries through it yet, but
I'm pretty sure I have.
that might be something I do later on in the year. Baking experiments.
Yeah, it's. Ooh.
You okay?
Yeah, that was hot.
Oh, you did just cook pork on the
Hot
stove.
things are hot. Remember that, folks.
High quality cooking tips here. Things you didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in fairness, in another like 3 weeks we'll be in North Carolina. So you're probably going to have a little bit of a cheat code.
What does that mean?
Their growing season's different than it is here in Colorado, so.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Sam will be excited, though.
And then possibly, by the time we get to Kentucky, it might be spring. So. Or maybe sooner, who knows, but their spring starts way sooner than Colorado's, so.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun things to play with. It also looks like they've got some crazy produce there that we don't get out here, so I'm excited to have new toys to play with.
You'll have something for sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry, though. It'll still be relevant to here.
Yeah, I agree. Most of it's overlapping. We're still going to keep doing live streams and all of our stuff, even if we're moving, so. It's just been a little bit of a hectic few weeks for us and probably got a few more weeks of hecticness to go before we kind of reach the finish line there. So
yeah, I mean it'll be all the same plus more stuff.
Yeah.
So farm content and everything.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Patrick and I are looking to purchase land in Kentucky and then start a farm and event space. Out on that property, so we'll keep you posted on what happens next with all of that. But first, it's been at least 5 years since we've been home to visit our families, so We're gonna take a little time and hang out with family for the holidays, and then start figuring out the next phase of life after that. Will probably be our last little bit of downtime that we have for a while. So,
It didn't even take the time for the oven to preheat.
oh, perfect. Look at that.
So, delish. And we can finish corn while these are resting. So this is still hot, clearly. So we're not gonna, once we add the mayonnaise, we're not gonna really add heat. I don't want it to break on us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do you mean to leave the lid on that long, or did you forget about it?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
I had the heat off. It was steaming, but it's not like ripping in there, so. Yeah, we're gonna just, if you didn't make mayonnaise and you just have the store-bought, that's all good here as well.
So you just like looking for enough mayo to coat?
Yeah. I used about half of what I made, I guess.
Well, it's kind of hard to make a small batch of mayonnaise.
It is, because you don't need it, but I love having a little egg yolk or egg white. Just helps stabilize it. But look at that. Nice and creamy texture.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to get some smokiness in your elotes, you could do a little smoked paprika.
Oh yeah, that would be really nice.
I don't know. Can you see that niceness?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's pretty good, right?
Stop moving it around.
Mm.
No
Always
salt.
taste for salt.
Always.
You do want it to be good. Do we have smoky pea?
Of course we do. I always keep the goods in the cabinet.
I can smell it already.
All my burlap and barrel spices, got a whole drawer full of them. Literally don't use anything else.
All right, guys. See that? Tossed in more salt, little smoky pea. That looks pretty bomb, right?
Yeah, looks great. Quit eating it all.
Oh. You know, I gotta try it.
Yeah, like 5 times.
I can't leave it
There's
unsalted
other people
for
that
you.
are hungry.
No, if I don't season it right for you, it's gonna be a problem.
You probably won't season it right anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
My taste for salt is higher than yours.
One more try.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right. Well, corn's a little loose. I think we do a bowl.
Okay.
Coop
Are you
bowl.
doing your cheese in there?
What? We're gonna crumble it over top.
Oh, okay.
So that dark meat's a little touch rare up top, but that's okay. It was right on the bone, so
Yeah. You don't want to overcook all the rest of it just for that one little spot.
no. So we got this beautiful spice mix on here that I can
You can hear the crust on it.
smell it, taste it. All right.
Yeah, the whole house smells good. Anybody that's out there walking their dogs right now is going to be very envious.
Dude, look at that. How good does that look, man?
Looks great. You move your head.
Just get into it, you know?
I know, but it's covering the whole plate.
Dang. Look at that. Now we're going to come over here. Just get a block. You know, a brick.
You can never have too much cheese.
Look at that, dude. Oh. That's what I call music.
Would you ever garnish this with more like lime and cilantro or no?
You could do some more chopped cilantro over top if you want to keep adding color. But
Not today.
not today. Cool. Well, I guess I need to try it.
Oh, I bet you do.
Just to make sure everybody knows.
Exactly how you wanted it.
Oh, dude.
Perfection. Yeah.
What a great dish. It's so good. I don't even know how I'd make it better.
Perfect.
So,
Simplicity too. Not a lot of ingredients. I mean,
No.
the pork rub had a lot of like spices.
yeah, but that, like, all of it together, man, rounds it out. You need all those spices with the corn and peppers and chilies, whatever.
It'd probably be really good with like a sofrito paste with like the dried chilies and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a little drizzle.
I agree.
Rufus, what are you doing?
He said he's hanging out.
He already had dinner.
Yeah, I know. So, well, I really hope you enjoyed this one as well. This is I know we wasted an hour here, but
I wouldn't call it wasted. We got a good meal out of it, so.
very, very good meal out of it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, go, like I said before, this is where I would sprinkle maybe a little raw tomato too.
Oh yeah,
if you're into that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of go with the pork right over
You
top.
can still get your hands on some.
Yeah, if you've got them around.
Yeah.
They're still out. I mean, there's at least a few more weeks of those too, probably, but it's winding down. So I just wanted to get this in while we could.
Fair.
But sweet. Well, we'll be back live in a week, and yeah, it's exciting. So
yeah.
But yeah, thanks for
See
being
what
here.
Good stuff you come up with in a week.
Hey, we'll see what's around.
Yeah, that's fair.
So cool. Well, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekends, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.